this way. So I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. And I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you girl, I know how to skate, I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. And I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you girl, I know how to skate, I know how to shoot, I know how to fight.
All right, YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? We back with another one on my mama's son, man. Hey, code 10, Charlie Brown. It looked like it's going down, man. So look, man, before we get into this reaction, man, you know I gotta drop some nuggets on my good peoples, man. Let me just say this, man. You know, as you get older, man, you start to change. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in your life, a lot of people in your world, man, they gonna always see you for who you was and not for who you are. So, you know, stay away from the people who see the old you. You know what I'm saying? And not respect the new you, man. I think everybody needs to recreate themselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people still look at you like, oh, man, that's snotty nose Keon over there, man. Keon used to piss in the bed. Keon used to dig in it, no, thumb booger hood and all that. See, stay away from people that don't want to see the new you. Because some people want to see the old you because they can't accept the fact that you adapted, you recreated yourself, man. People want to see you as your failures and not as your success, man. And that's why I say, man, it's very important that, you know, you recreate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You might know me 2024, but you don't know 2025 neither, boy. Yeah, man. I'm not finna argue with somebody. I'm not finna, if a person feels some way about me, all right, cool, you got it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not finna stress myself out behind another dude. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel about me. I can't do nothing about that. You see what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people, man, like if you look at, hey, last time I checked, man, the past ain't never had nothing new to say. The past always stay the past because it don't say nothing different. It always stay the same, man. You feel me? Like just like some of y'all, you know, was probably ugly than the motherfucking as kids and shit. Look, you done glowed up on their ass now. That same girl that didn't want to give you no play. Yeah, now she liking your pictures and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? She like, take me out. And now you got that young, you know, them bing bings. You know, some of you bros was bald headed on the side before the weaves came in, and now y'all got the fancy weaves and you're styling the profiling. You got that edge. Can't nobody see that shit. Don't give me that shit. I know some of y'all do that good. You know what I'm saying? A bitch be like, I would never let a nigga see this real hair. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, you look good to me, baby. Don't give me that shit. I just take you on the day down. So look, let's get into this reaction, man. We got Luce Canon, man. You know what I'm saying? Make Bricc baby leave his cell for allegedly snitching. Now, before we get into it, yeah, man, we ain't gonna hold no angle, man. I think Bricc fighting for his life, man. He had to come up with a quick response, you know what I'm saying, to stay in that cell because he might still be working with him. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's Luce Canon in the cell with Luce Canon. You just gotta speak straight to him, and nigga, if it sounds good, it might be good. Let's get into this reaction, gang. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go.
Do you think Bricc is really in the cell with him? Because he just said he kicked him out the cell.
Okay, so from my understanding, I don't think they were ever in a cell together. I think they was in the same module, the same pod. You feel me? Like, yeah, like so they were able to be as close together as we are right now.
Come out to the phones and shit. They can jump on the phones.
Yeah. But I don't know. Now people are saying that they caught the fade and that Luce put tips on him and kicked him out the damn cell. So we can see what this video say right here and react to it, right?
Yeah, it's already set at 5 minutes.
Okay.
So crazy.
So let's see what he's talking about right here. I don't know. This is a crazy.
The stuff that grants us to get you another detention hearing, you know? So I'm gonna follow up with the attorney today to see what he got going on and see if he heard any word back from them in regards to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. But how everything else going on out there? Everything is straight.
Yeah, everything is good. I know you told me to, our schedule would drop in certain content. So I dropped the call that you had. Yeah, I dropped the call that you had, and I dropped part 1 and part 2.
Hey man, let me just say this. Hey, you see how you see that now? Look, she really running. Hey, look, she working for him. Despite whether we think this is a smart play or not, Cerise is handling her candle for her nigga, man. You see what I'm saying? Now, Bricc baby is probably it's just over. Nigga, you didn't put a pistol out on that girl with her baby, talking about you will kill her, take her life. She's not running for him like Bricc baby. I mean, like Luce Canon wife running for him, though. You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy because he probably spending his days on that phone apologizing because you know how a nigga when a nigga go to jail, boy. Like, I just want to say I'm sorry for how I was acting. It was them drugs. I didn't really mean that. You my world. We got a baby together, man. I need you more than ever. It's always funny when a nigga needs somebody when they locked up, though. You know what I'm saying? All that gangster shit go out the window. Guards! Just let me call her one more time, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I know we had your infidelity problems, but I promise if you stick with me through this, I'll come home and I'll make this right. I swear to God on Sig Show. You know what I'm saying? Luce Canon wife over there, nigga, she running. She making them schedules and all that shit, nigga. And I'm just telling JP and Darcia, man, Dolores is over there. Talking about, who's that young man over there? Bricc baby, bitch. That's Bricc baby. He was with the Temptations. He wasn't even a specimen in his daddy jeans yet. No, that nigga with Temptations. You know what I'm saying? With the you know what I'm saying, the Elgins or something. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, Darlene. Tell Darcy shut up too. Nah, man, look. It's crazy how it's crazy how niggas always need these women when a nigga in trouble. When a nigga got some beans in his pocket, and a nigga can't tell a nigga nothing. Shut up, bitch, before I slap you with these bands, nigga. Man, that money costs money your conversation. You understand me? I can only imagine how Bricc baby is going in there. You got nigga, if you sellies with him, he got action on the phone, saying baby, all that lovey-dovey shit. He's like, man, I want to be in love now too. That nigga talking about you spend all that money on a gambling game, Ray. Man, hey, Claude, fuck that motherfucking gambling game. Nigga, I lost my daddy's watch. Man, fuck your daddy's watch. Say it one more again, nigga. Have you whistle around this spot? Look, man, it's extremely bad. This is right here is, first of all, I'm confused because Bricc baby jumped on the phone and he specifically said that he brought him over there to where he was at. And then we find out that all of a sudden Luce Canon is the one running the cell. Now, the way this normally works is how men work is whoever's dominant is going to have the upper hand at whatever. Now, just because he's more dominant, he's still going to respect Bricc baby as a man. You see what I'm saying? But nigga, it ain't going to be no you giving orders. Whoever the most strongest in that motherfucker, if he want to move his weight around there and say shit, then, that's what it is, nigga. Because a nigga like me tell a nigga, fuck you, nigga. Get your own ass up and bring the phone over here. Nigga, I don't move to no nigga beat. But I think Luce Canon is probably more dominant in that cell because Bricc baby don't want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we'll be thumping. If I have a problem, win or lose, I'm thumping. Nigga, we ain't gonna be no disrespect. Everything start with respect. Now, how you earn respect? Sometimes through violence. That's the only way you can earn respect. This ain't the motherfucking 90s and shit with your motherfucking parents told you, look, baby, you come out of high school, you get a job, and you keep your head down. Don't try to go be rich. You just take what they give you. That was the most stupidest shit we have to live through. I'm so proud of where we came in life, and I know I'm deviating because back in the day, nigga, your grandma, your uncles, everybody, they got a job and kept their motherfucking head down. Ain't nobody ever. I mean, you niggas never tried to get rich. And we got people still living like that right now. Motherfuckers just want to keep their head down, and these motherfucking bras telling you to, just be a good family man. Come home and play with me and your kids. Bitch, I'm trying to get rich. I don't got time for this shit. You want to sit up here and you don't got no motherfucking life, so you want me to sit there and not have a life with you. Fuck that shit. Let's get into the reaction, guy. Let's go.
And, you know, and people are questioning, you know, what's going on with you and Bricc right now because of the call, but obviously it was already scheduled. They don't know it. We have like a plan of scheduling certain things. So whether you guys are on or off, you know, that was already planned, you know. So
Breaking news, he on my cell.
what?
So, shit. So we let everybody else figure that out.
What do you mean he's out of your cell, baby?
All over the internet, we heard in the statement.
Okay, so are y'all cool or you not cool?
No, we good now because he clarified it. He said that he was talking about that he's in a custody battle, and then put everybody his paperwork talking. He was in custody. I mean, going through a child's custody battle. So when he was like, "I'm tired of the police,"
telling me what to do,
doing something or whatever, it was because of the police. I mean, I guess the police was telling him certain things going through a child custody.
All right, Chad, hold on. Let me get out of there. So what do y'all think, Chad? Let me ask y'all, do y'all believe that? Because think about it. The police and a child custody, he has to, you know, which child? Because if he had a child custody case and a child support case, they're totally different. You understand what I'm saying? So child custody and child support is totally two different things, right? So, hey, catch this game, though. The police would have nothing to do with a child support case. You see what I'm saying? Now, I understand even with the custody, if you're meeting at the police station, that's totally different. But if y'all have children, you know that the police ain't telling you what to do in a child case. That's a civil matter, right? So let me show y'all something. You can pull it up. Bricc baby has no child custody case. What I'm gonna show y'all right here, this is probably why I say he's running script on Luce Canon. You know what I'm saying? Because he's probably trying to collect all the information on him, because at the end of the day, Bricc baby already know he said what he said. The police have nothing to do with anything with a child support case, man. You ain't doing with the police. It's what a judge. You got to understand something. The judge give the minute order, and that's what you abide by. It's not a police officer. A police officer has nothing to do with a child support or a child custody case. If it's a friction between both parties, they can mediate at a police station. And the only thing they do is they meet at the police station. Now, if you don't want him, if you're a danger for your life, you go ask somebody to stand outside and be a witness. That's it. They don't tell you what to do. So let's go ahead and look inside Bricc baby situation, man. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all that boy been lying, nigga. You just told him that so you don't blow your cover. So if y'all see this, all right. So this is hold on. Damn, let me get up out of there. Hurry up, need to motherfucker, get up out. Where is that? All right, let me get up out. This is Zaire's situation, right? So Zaire, this is so y'all know it's him, right? You see where this say Bricc Baby City Entertainment? All right. Let's see. Damn, man. Where is it? So he has no. By the way, it got all of his information on here, right? He has a child support. He has only a child support case. Where is it at? All right. So yep, this is the insurance for Georgia suspended registrations, felony obeyed traffic, obstructing justice. Okay, this is it right here. Department of Child Support Services. This is it. He don't have any custody battle. This is out of Orange County, February 11, 2020. You see what I'm saying? He don't have a custody battle. He had a child support case he was on. You see what I'm saying? Somebody sent that to me and was like, Nina, that nigga lying, bro. He lying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay. So that made me think, you know, they probably trying to use him to keep him in that cell because you got to realize something. If these dudes stay in the same cell, somebody go drop their guard. Somebody's going to get comfortable. Somebody might go through a vulnerable moment. Like hypothetically speaking, say for instance, Teresa and Luce arguing and he's in an emotional state, right? He might want to vent to this nigga Bricc. You see what I'm saying? Bricc Cat. Think about it. Y'all don't find it ironic that Bricc was so adamant to get that? They was just enemies before they got locked up. Nigga, you had a chopstick on your hip ready to blow this dude down. How do you just lose all of that energy to being brothers and sisters? And it don't work like that with no street nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, hey, I understand, you know, you can forgive, but you don't forget. You see what I'm saying? You don't, nigga, I'm not going in the same cell with a nigga I know having intentions to potentially harm me. Nigga, that's, hey, listen, you disrespect yourself, think that a nigga won't switch up on you, gang. You see what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, man, this is not cool. This is not cool, man. I really think that Bricc Baby is using, he had to come up with something quick. You know what I'm saying? He's still trying to hold and save face because you said what you said. I'm tired of doing what the police tell me to do. When do the police tell a parent what to do with their children? A judge give that order. You know, I mean, we still got to give them benefit of the doubt. Don't get me wrong. Hey, nigga, you want to roll with that shit? Go ahead and roll with it, Jack. I don't give a fuck. This the same nigga who pulled a gun on his baby mama with her. She said it herself, you know what I'm saying, with the baby in his hand. Come on, gang. Y'all gotta use y'all mind, man. Luce Canon better stay sharp. Better stay sharp. Cause a nigga might persuade you, nigga. You got a real. Look how Whack 100 did, Luce. You know what I'm saying? You had that boy get up there and tell a story that you already knew previous to him coming to No Jumper. You knew that story, but you allowed him to set itself up on a mainstream a channel that has over 4 million viewers to tell a story that you already knew. So your only motive and purpose was to expose it to the world of what, you know, bad dealings or shady dealings that Big U was doing behind the world's back. You see what I'm saying? You use Luce Canon to get that message out there. You use him. You see what I'm saying? And anybody say, oh, he's a grown man. Sometimes people be manipulated. You see what I'm saying? He probably just wanted fame. He didn't realize everybody is not sharp. Everybody don't see the same. I could look in a room and my only goal is to outthink everybody around the room. I don't have to be the toughest, the biggest, because I tell you, the game is 60% mental, 40% physical. Don't ever forget that. I know some niggas that some knockout nigga hit you one time, night, nigga, go to sleep. I told y'all Chicken George was hitting niggas in the throat and all that, and he's a gay man, kicking niggas in the face and elbowing it. And nigga, he said, you want some, little nigga? I said, nigga, hey, I don't got no problem with you. Nigga, you like chili on your hot dog, then that's on you. I'm not finna fight you because you want to pluck another nigga in his exit. That don't make no sense to a logical thinker. And nigga, I was 15 at the time. That nigga about 30. Nigga, he was kicking niggas' ass out there. Nigga, a gay man doing kung fu on niggas. You see what I'm saying? And hit the, oh God. I seen a nigga breathe so hard he was damn near about to die. You see what I'm saying? So, man, I know how this game is, man. You gotta realize a motherfucker beat you up and tell you, nigga, they did it because they love you. You see what I'm saying? And they talk about you. And then they got to pretend like they like you because you still around. And then when you don't come around, a nigga don't, nigga, oh, fuck that nigga. He ain't doing nothing for me. We just seen the footage, nigga 03 Greedo got robbed because he don't come around no more. These niggas knocked that nigga out some years ago, went in his pockets and all that shit. And you still want him to come around? Because he got the money. Y'all deserve his fucking money after y'all done knocked that nigga out like Roger Rabbit and nigga went in his pockets. And y'all, we robbed you because you not helping the community. Man, these little niggas didn't even think. You can't go pawn that fucking jury nowhere. Nowhere can these young niggas go pawn that jury. You pawn that jury, his label already have an insurance claim on it. So, and then if y'all do pawn it and melt it, that company could lose their whole business. So that the jury y'all took is worthless. You see what I'm saying? That's over 200. He got certified certificates for those diamonds. You see what I'm saying? The nigga been a millionaire for some years now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, I noticed, I remember his success before he got successful. I told y'all me and 03 Greedo used to sleep on the same couch in the studio, rapping all night and all day, nigga. I actually know the niggas that actually run with Drummer Boy. So nigga ain't paying that motherfucking fee back. You see what I'm saying? What he could do is he could go put $100,000 on one of these little YN's head and some G nigga come kick your ass and return that shit for him. You see what I'm saying? That's why he not finna get no, because you ain't helping the community and shit. You little niggas is go get the money and go buy cars and jewelry. None of y'all go donate to the kids in the football league or donate to the projects. None of you niggas go actually help the community. You niggas go take the money y'all get, buy cars, jewelry, smoke it all off, and act like it's for some, like you doing a good deed, homie. Come on, man. Let's keep this shit real, bro. Yeah, man. And Miles, when you see somebody like King's Country saying stuff like that, just put them in timeout, man. We don't got, the immaturity and shit like that, man. I don't judge nobody who like chili on their hot dog, bro. I just don't. That don't mean nothing to me. But I don't put that type of shit in the comments because, I do have a large audience. I don't want to offend anybody who likes chili on their hot dog. That is y'all prerogative. Hey, it's a toxic waste back there. And long as you take care of your health and nobody else, that's all that matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead and, hey, we cool. But put their ass in timeout or something. We don't do all that shit. We don't play that shit. Don't give me that shit. Shit, I got a cousin that play like that. And I love him to death. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that's my cousin. Yeah. That's my daddy's motherfucking cousin. Nephew. Yeah, nigga. Hey, it's 2025, man. We cannot judge anybody in today's society. Come on, let's give rest to this reaction, man. Nigga be trying to play with me like that. Nah, motherfucker. I'm cool with everybody. All right, all right, let me find a video. Give me 1 sec. All right, come on. Here we go. And 5, 4. Damn, did I lose that motherfucker? Oh, here we go. Boom. There we go. And action.
Oh, wow. So people were taking that as if he was telling, but really and truly, he was just speaking from emotions of dealing with them for his custody battle with the children.
Yeah, so that got the paperwork and everything. So everything is good.
So you kicked him out the celly because you thought he was a rat, baby?
And
oh my gosh.
This is being recorded.
Clarified everything like that.
So is he coming back or what's happening with that now?
Yeah.
That to me, that is crazy work. That is actually, it's being recorded. Come on, man. You know what I think? I think that cell is bugged. I think that people are, they like, you might be compromised, Bricc, baby. That statement you made, that, we need more information. Tell them that it was a custody battle. You know what I'm saying? Just to save face, bro. Police, y'all tell me, y'all have children. When have the police told you to do anything in a custody battle? The police has nothing to do with a custody battle. They're there to deter. They don't. It's a judge who gives the order. The police don't tell you to do anything. That's why I say niggas got to use their minds, bro. If y'all believe a police officer telling him what to do in a custody battle, don't even add up. But like I said, he only has a child support case, not child custody. Because there's totally two separate. You got your child support and then you have child custody. You want custody? That's a whole different department. That's not the same as child support. And I just showed y'all it's child support in 2020. It is 2025. That time he was talking about that shit was 2023. It don't take 3 years for a child custody battle. It don't take that long. So, first of all, you was an inmate. What do you mean custody? You were a convicted felon. You know what I'm saying? A convicted felon with firearms and all of this crazy ass shit. They not giving you no fucking child. Man, come on, gang. Y'all niggas. Boy, that nigga good, boy. It's gonna come out all the way in the end. I just don't, man. Sometimes you gotta have your own opinion, man. And he might be innocent, but only way you gotta have suspicion, bro. Everything that he talking about, everything that he nigga, is suspect like a motherfucker. So let's go.
We good. We good now.
Okay, so
Probably in an hour or two.
So they're gonna put him back up in there?
Yeah. No, he's here now. he just moved a couple of cells over until we worked out everything. But yeah, he clarified it.
Oh, gosh, y'all be just like 1 minute y'all cool, the next minute y'all not. 1 minute y'all cool. Y'all need to make up your minds.
You want me to get him over here so he can clarify it to the world?
Baby, if you want to, but it don't matter. But go ahead, you got.
Look, y'all see that? Only way police get involved if it's a warrant out on you for not paying child support. That's it. And they don't tell you what to do. I don't care what that nigga say. The police don't. You can't retract that, bro. Nigga, you say you tired of the police telling you what to do. That had nothing to do with a child custody. That's, man, y'all niggas, boy, that nigga pulling wool over y'all head, gang. Let's go.
You got 1.5 minutes left on this call. So go ahead. Let me talk to him.
No. Hold on. Let me see where he at.
This bitch a bird, bro.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I don't know what the nigga just listened to right there.
Jesus.
Hey, bro,
crazy
cloud ain't
shit.
that important, man.
That was some crazy
Niggas supposed to be
shit.
fighting their cases and shit. This bro's a bird, bro, and she think this shit is cute.
Yeah,
She about to be gone. Rick Rock about to be hitting her in a minute. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Man, look. The time
She definitely got some get. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Some what?
Some get.
What's that? That's lingo for what?
She has hella ass.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to say you just knew by experience or something.
Yeah. I thought you thought she got that gawk, like she get in
Oh,
there
shit,
right
yeah,
as
bro.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman.
Okay.
Bro, I like Brick Baby, bro. I wish he'd stop playing into this clown little phone games and shit.
Yeah,
Like I
please.
said-
Thank God Bricc didn't get on the phone
No,
there.
because he go dilute. He go dilute his cripping.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? We already know he not from over there.
Yeah.
You really from where you from, and you playing games with this dude. Like,
The one thing about the whole situation, like I say, man, free all them dudes, man,
All
going
of
through
them.
that situation. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean? They ain't diving into their case and nothing. But as far as jumping on that phone and constantly giving a day-to-day play-by-play of what's going on, like, I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I feel like somebody in their team or somebody in their circle, somebody should tell them, like, look, man, this ain't, you ain't got, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't, like, the people don't need to know, like, a day-to-day update with every little thing that y'all got going on. Like, okay, because for one, some of that shit is even, like you say, man, that y'all from the same area, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of that is y'all hood business too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine a motherfucker telling a nigga, yeah, I kicked the nigga out the cell because I thought he was a snitch, but now I'm gonna let him come back because he fixed it. Like,
So
nigga,
insane.
I'm beating you up for even thinking I was anything, and then I'm kicking you out the cell, nigga, because I.
Right. You got it. Just look how that look. It just looks like Brick Baby's just getting dog walked in that cell. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm not cool with no nigga that jump out his body, bro, and even question, nigga, I'm not. That's why I said it's crazy how you gotta prove to another nigga what your actual situation is. That is a line of disrespect off the backboard. I don't care how you cut that, nigga. Especially when you know you wrong, we gotta get down for that. You see what I'm saying? You hearing speculations? They already called. You know, they said Luce was snitching. You know what I'm saying? He's still in the cell, so I think they both got to have an understanding, bro, because they didn't call Luce a snitch. Then, you know, you hearing Bricc a snitch. You run him out the cell and there's no retaliation, bro. I don't care how tall, how big you is, nigga. We go thump, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You go, yeah, you know, that nigga was mad. He squabbled with me. You know, I did my thing. Nah, nigga, you all get down again, nigga. You over here popping that shit. Nigga, get down again. So what, nigga? We don't talk like that, nigga. We homies, nigga. We squabble and keep our mouth closed, nigga. That's it. Boom. All right, nigga, you want to run? Get down again. Every time you talk, nigga, I'm going to run that fade with you, bro. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Till one of these motherfucking days, I end up dropping your ass. You ain't, no, yeah, that nigga knocked me out this time. Nah, nigga ain't going to do all that shit. I don't care if you won 3 of them. I won 1, nigga. Yeah, you ain't going to tell that last one, though. And that's how that shit normally go. Let's get it.
You already was like, you know what I mean? So now you just got me sounding like you just doing me all kind of ways, and here's like just too much. Right. Even if that is the case, that's going down. And if he good now, like he ain't good because you done said all this about a nigga. So I think they got to learn just to not be on that phone and talking about all this other stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on that motherfucker, man. Me and my bitch will be on that motherfucker, man, having phone sex, man, selling that. Right. You hear me? Like, if that's the case, if y'all want to sell some shit that's gonna make some money, man, tell her to pop that pussy open, man, and tell that nigga how it sound and all that on there.
For real.
Because anything else,
let me smell it through the phone, baby girl.
All of that, man. You know, if I'm not finna waste 10 minutes talking about me and the homies and shit with my bitch on the phone. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
so-and-so caught the fade and she got rolled up off the yard.
Hell no, man.
The
Make
fuck
sure
is
the
wrong
money
with
on
you?
there. Make sure the lawyer handling this business. We got court on this day. You know what I'm saying? Make sure all this, like you got 10 minutes, man. We trying to make shit happen within this time frame, you know? So it just, you know, everybody do their time a little differently, I guess, you know?
Well, it just also don't make sense because doesn't Luce Canon supposedly own like 40 properties and multiple subways? And
Come on, man.
there's a lot.
See, if you believe in that, you believe in Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying?
Supposedly that was Bricc cell to begin with. Remember?
Oh, that was Bricc cell, yeah.
Because you came to his facility. You came to MDC when he was there, and he moved you in the cell.
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
Hey, but see, Sharice Mills, since you got an OnlyFans already, why you just don't have Luce Canon on speakerphone and you bust it up and be having phone sex and go up on your OnlyFans?
Not a bad way to capitalize.
I'll be there making all kind of
that way you ain't incriminating shit. Like,
yeah. Because I think you know, you got to think, man. You know, I don't know their relationship, but I'm pretty like his wife or whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? So of course she probably doing whatever you know he telling her to do as far as like trying to keep the content going. But like that's why I say somebody on the team got to be able to tell him, like, you know what I mean, like, man, slow down on all that, keeping this shit going. Because now, like you say, all that shit is playing out in real time on this right here. So like you say, when you going up for bail hearings and trying to get bail reductions and all that type of shit to get brought up in court, like, man, this dude's still on the phone talking about this, talking about that. You know what I mean? Like he ain't ready for no reason to give him this and give him that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say, if you're trying to paint yourself to be a certain type of citizen to the judge to get that favor, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
It says right here that he was on the phone talking about beating up his celly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like, so like you just making it worse. Like, you know, that shit going down in jail, niggas fighting all day, but everybody ain't getting on the phone explaining every fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody fading that bitch right now. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, they ain't getting on this motherfucker talking about it. It happens. It's jail, you know?
Right.
Now, I will say, Bricc, you know, I love you. And a one-on-one fade between Bricc and Luce Canon, my money would not be on Bricc. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
mine would.
Because Luce is.
What?
I just feel like Luce.
Man, I don't know neither one of them niggas. I don't know neither one of them niggas personally to say that, but I'm just saying, like, you can't underestimate no nigga. I don't know. Luce might beat the dog shit out of him. Bricc might be dog shit out of him, but just on some fade and shit as me, you can't really underestimate nobody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bricc is not a bitch at all.
Yeah, but I'm saying we done seen some of the smallest niggas, man, whoop out some of the biggest dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just because, like, a lot of motherfuckers be intimidated by somebody because of their size or how they voice themselves, you know what I mean, and talk about what they gonna do.
In a car accident, here's exactly how to get every dollar you're owed. If you've been in a car accident in the last year, even as a passenger, you could.
All right, so that's what's going on, man. All right, so let's see. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, we got one more part of this. We'll get up out of here. All right, so let's go. All right, let's go. One second.
And I can make a case for him and Bricc being Celly's at the same time, and then I can make the case for not. So hear me out on both of them. Let's go with the why he shouldn't. Cats get comfortable, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. You kick it around your people long enough, you'll know the password to their iPhones. You feel me? You'll know the passwords to their phones. So the reason why I wouldn't want Bricc and Luce to be Cellies is simple. They might get too comfortable. We know that freaking that room is tapped. We know it. And the reason why I would say not on be Cellies is because one of them could slip. You could talk about some old stories or something like that. It's the feds, bro. All they trying to do is build up your character. All they trying to do is paint an illustration of you that they want to play to the judge first and then the jury. So in my mind, of course, Luce needs to fight this for sure. Now, all y'all who trying to call him a snitch and all that stuff, if he fights it, how's he snitching? That's going to be kind of dumb. So as far as he go, I wouldn't want them to be sellers because they know that damn cell is bugged. They have to. If I'm Luce, I'm telling the story of how I'm not from California, bro. I'm from across the seas. This is an accent, all this stuff. If I'm Luce Canon, this is exactly the role that I'm playing. You have to play ignorance and negligence at worst. Negligence at worst, ignorance at best. Because even 600 has said it. The stuff that got Luce Canon essentially knocked into Rico was stuff that he said online. All he has to do is essentially point at stories that he made up to go with that, use the Meek Mill tweet, and he's good to go. Because he's basically charged with being an enforcer based off of stuff he said. Now, let me make sure I cover my own trail. There are things that we for sure have not seen. So there could be video, there could be photos, there could be text messages, there could be phone calls. You feel me? There can be a bevy of things. There can be postings online that he said way back when, years ago. So there's that. So if he's in the cell, he got to make sure that he chilling. I ain't talking about nothing, bro. Just start taking. Let me start taking. Start talking about what you're going to do when you get out, how you going to maneuver, what's the better plans, what's the plays and stuff, and how I decide to do this and do that, and then go ahead and get out on there and then make your plans and make your plays and everything. And then go about it that way. The only issue that he's going to have is Luce Canon beats the trial. He comes home. He might just say, F it. He might just decide to get off the internet. He might. I'm not saying he will, but he might just go, bro, hey, this is a little too much. This right here, bro, I done lost time with my kid, with my wife. I done lost out on finances. I done lost out on so much stuff, and I can't really take another step backwards. He might decide to retire out the YouTube game. You feel me? That's very possible. Or shoot, just start making beats or whatever. So there's that. The pro side of it, and this is where y'all might go, yeah, that does make sense, but we probably want to rock with the they don't need to kick your stuff. The pro side of this is this. Bricc been in jails before. Bricc know what to look for in certain things. Bricc gonna have to hold him down while he in there. You feel me? So you don't have to worry about getting stabbed up or nothing like that. You don't have to worry about anything like that. You don't. If y'all hang around the same people or the same crew and y'all have an allegiance to make sure that nobody harms the other, you kind of can't pay for that unless you got Diddy money. You feel me? So, allegiance that you don't have to pay for that's built off of a brotherhood that existed before, bruh, you kind of need that. I'm just going to be fair. You kind of do. Because when you're locked away amidst and amongst strangers, nothing more warming than a welcoming friend that you already know. So I could see and I could make the case, yeah, they need to, you know what I'm saying, do all this and do all that while he read this and he read that. Now him saying, yeah, Bricc, they said you was working with the police, and Bricc basically saying, oh, it's about my kids and stuff. I never took that phrase as Bricc was telling. It didn't make any sense to me personally. I never took that phrase and went, yeah, Bricc working with them people. Now, could there be stuff released and everybody fluxed out and, oh, bro, these people working for you and all that? I'm not seeing it. I get why people would say it because it's a hell of a sentence. And you don't believe that the feds didn't leave that in there on purpose? Like, let's be fair, square, obvious, and honest. You don't think that the feds put that in there on purpose? On purpose, the feds, in my opinion, put that in there to say, see, he won't listen. If the police told him don't do this and don't do that, and he's still doing it, he's not going to listen to anybody while he's out there on bond. He won't listen to us. He won't adhere and abide by the rules. That's how I took it as. But if y'all want to say, he's saying basically the police told him he working and he got to make sure that he tap in this way and give up this information, where, why around this person, and put a phone call up around this person. If they saying that, I guess, I mean, technically you could make a case for that. You could, but to me, it just sounded as though when I heard it, that he was talking about basically being out on bond and he tired of listening to the police. But he said, from what Luce is saying, nah, nigga, this is about kids, bro. This is about my children. Now, if Bricc all of a sudden pops out and basically shows like he got CPS, because I don't know what y'all got in other states. We got in California, we got CPS. If he able to show he got CPS cases and all that and everything, there you go. But this to me, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna be fair. It doesn't make sense because we don't say the police said this. We say, man, the social worker. You feel me?
Right. So a lot of y'all heard what he said. He gave his synopsis on that specific situation. But once again, now he's breaking it down, saying we don't say the police when we're dealing with children family services. You see what I'm saying? We don't call social workers the police. That wasn't what his reference was. That wasn't what he was reframing to. He specifically said, I'm tired of doing what the police telling me to do. And if you hear this, if you read the line, it had nothing to do with no children at that point. So when he's telling Luce Canon, oh, I was referring to a custody battle, the police don't have nothing to do with a custody battle. Once again, they're only there to meet you at the police station when y'all do the swap off, if you were granted that. You see what I'm saying? So you live with her. Your other daughter is what? How old is your daughter? She's 16, 17. First of all, you know, most custody battles, when you a convicted felon dealing with guns and shit like that, if they have a good argument to say it's not in the best interest, most of the time you got to get hours or some shit like that. And or maybe it's somebody that's it's time zones. I don't even want to get specific because it can happen. You can be a criminal and still get, you know, partial custody of your child. But you don't say the police. The police don't lay anything down, none of that content of any nature. This is a civil matter. You see what I'm saying? Family court. This has nothing to do with the police. The police can't tell you do nothing. What is the police going to, you tired of the police telling you do what about your child? What can the police tell you to do about your child? Everything is held in court. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. It sounds convincing. It's compelling to the nigga that's in the cell with you. And you, because I'm pretty sure you can't just order that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Where's that paperwork at? The last child support battle that you had was in 2020. It's 2025. When you made that statement on the wire, that was 2023. Got to do the homework, gang. Let's go.
That's what I know. I know we say, man, the social worker said we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do this, we can't do that. I don't know. I ain't never heard nobody say whatever with the police. Now, depending on how, with exchanges and stuff like that, yeah, the police are involved in California because they don't want it to turn into a domestic or an abduction or false allegations. You see what I'm saying? There are times where, you know, some pops will lie and say she didn't give me the kids, or some women will lie and say he kept the kids way too long. So if that's the situation, then 100%. So it has to be somewhere amongst that. It can't be anything else because it could be, but I ain't never heard it say like that. I'm just gonna be fair, square, obvious, honest. I'd be lying if I ever said I ever heard it like that. But you know, I don't know. But I don't know Brick's circumstances with his children, and I'm not gonna ask because I'm gonna be fair. From what I've seen, he take care of his babies, so it is what it is. But other than that, man, Luce saying he kicked him out over snitching allegations and stuff like that. Bruh, that would lead me to believe, well, nigga, what did you tell him in that cell? Now, if you saying, bro, I basically kicked him out because he a snitch, I can't rock with snitches, I get it. I 100% understand, because if he do something behind the CO's back,
First of all, listen, everything is alleged right now. Smoke TV, man. We don't deviate from what we're talking about, man. We don't let no busters interfere with this type of content, man. Let's go. Look, at the end of the day, all this is just alleged, homie. This is just alleged, you know what I'm saying? Everybody have their opinions, their assumptions, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you sitting behind the walls with that man, come on, gang. Come on, man. Let's go.
That's why you would kick him out, essentially. If Luce was ever to do something behind the CEO's back that he know he shouldn't have did, that's ammunition for Bricc to go ahead and go, hey, officer, hit that little button that hey, he did this. Now, why he would do that, I don't know. But, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one, man. Share to keep your people aware.
All right, shout out to my nigga Shetty Nash, man, for dropping that bombshell on the content, man. Everybody that's been pulling up, man. Boy, y'all been fire, boy. I need y'all to do me a real favor, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, it costs $0. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And if y'all really rocking with Nina Boy or Uncle Nephew, head over there to my Instagram channel, man, NinaBoy_TV. I'm constantly in the makings of making an Uncle Nephew Instagram as well and logo and shit so y'all can meet Uncle Nephew. Until then, man, I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Let's go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. If I call you